living in the shade, understanding, in the shadow of. Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to explore a very intriguing English phrase, in the shadow of. This phrase is not just about darkness or light. It's about influence, comparison, and sometimes, hidden potential. Let's dive into the depth of this phrase and understand how it can be used in various contexts. In the shadow of originally comes from the literal shadow cast by something large or tall. When you stand in the shadow of a big tree, you're not just standing in a dark area. You're also standing close to the tree, under its direct influence. This physical proximity is important as we move to the metaphorical meanings. In most cases, in the shadow of is used metaphorically. It describes a situation where someone or something is overshadowed by another. This could mean 1. Being less noticed. When someone is in the shadow of a more famous or successful person, they might not receive as much attention. 2. Feeling inferior. It can also imply a sense of inferiority or living under the pressure of living up to a certain standard set by someone else. 3. Protection or influence. On a positive note, being in the shadow of something can also mean being under its protection or influence, much like being in the shade of a tree. Let's see how this phrase is used in sentences. 1. Emerging from the shadow. After years of working in the shadow of her mentor, she finally emerged as a leading expert in her field. 2. Overcoming influence. He lived in the shadow of his brother's success, striving to establish his own identity. 3. Protection. The small company thrived in the shadow of the large corporation, benefiting from its resources without being directly involved. When using in the shadow of, remember, it often implies comparison or a relationship between two entities. The context can be negative, positive, or neutral, depending on the situation. It's a powerful phrase to evoke imagery and emotion in your audience. In the shadow of is a beautifully versatile phrase, painting pictures of influence, protection, and sometimes, competition. As you use this phrase, think of the imagery and the deep meanings it conveys. Hope this video helps you understand and use in the shadow of in your conversations and writings. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.